My belief is if you can run this city or this country like a business, you can't fail. And he's a businessman, so I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't like. I
Okay,
said,
I'm going to do my thing again. He's a businessman who was bankrupted twice, though.
This MAGA supporter claims to know the secret to Trump's business success. But turns out it's already what we know about the rich.
But he's what that says to me is he's not afraid of failure. You gotta takes money to have money, I guess, type thing. Like you gotta establish. Failures happen in life. Everybody knows that, right?
Trump supporters are hard-pressed to justify Trump's national mutiny or alleged sexual misconduct, but will pick fights about his corporate leadership, zealous to defend Trump's legacy as a savvy capitalist. And I'd usually point to the business ecosystem of 45's latest term, if I even thought he had any conscious hand in regulating the markets during his mismanaged presidency.
When I saw Trump, I mean, come on, the guy's a genius.
Yeah.
You know, media goes around telling us that he's stupid.
Right.
He's an idiot.
Right.
The guy's a genius. I mean, look what he did with his construction companies and stuff, you know?
Well, he did go bankrupt a couple times.
He did.
Because I don't think Trump could even explain his taxes to me if he wanted to. But that's not the point, which is that MAGA supporters will justify Trump's lapses, and in fact, glorify his shortcomings. I mean, come on, nobody believes that any politician is a genius, much less Donald Trump. But let's follow this supporter's lead and look at Trump's past accomplishments. And apart from being born into a flourishing real estate empire, and collecting a small loan from his father, being medically excused from serving in the Vietnam War for an ambiguous foot injury, and paying a total of $0 in income tax in 2020, Trump has the singular title of being the first formally charged in federal crimes investigating his abuse of the presidency. And still, we are resisting against out-of-touch Republicans who want to give Trump a get-out-of-jail-for-free card to do it again.
We no longer need a resident in the White House. We need a president who puts America first and not his business dealings with corrupt foreign countries. I think the man that we need to put back in the White House will be here center stage tonight.
So what is the ultimate acumen needed to succeed in business? Like Donald Trump. Has Donald Trump proven himself to be the proficient businessman that he is? I think it's pretty evident that the answer is no. Still, Donald Trump's effects have to be considered, because what he excels at is manipulation. The Republican project is not about governance, actual skills and tact, but about foolishness and optics. The manipulation of an office that is supposed to be a service to the people, not a means to power. Power that Donald Trump has skillfully mishandled as both a businessman and a president, with ample opportunity to convince gullible voters and sell them a vision of the American dream that for most Americans is no longer viable. Thanks in part to the greed and corruption that has crippled the economy and occupied the powers that be to allow a privileged and incorrigible buffoon into the White House and allow him to cause havoc in the country. And with 6 bankruptcies and a pending legal decision revoking his right to run for president for the second time, this fact simply is not up for debate. And Trump knows this. Just ask him yourself.
I've been now around long, I think of myself as a young guy, but I'm not so young anymore. And I've been around for a long time. And it just seems that the economy does better under the Democrats than the Republicans. Now, it shouldn't be that way. But if you go back, it just seems that the economy does better under the Democrats
Well,
than
it
the
certainly
Republicans.
did well under Clinton.
Well,
but I wouldn't suggest it was so great under Jimmy Carter.
That's true. That's
if
true.
you remember
That's
the interest
true.
rates.
No, I know. It's Jimmy Carter was not in the same thing, but certainly we had some very good economies under Democrats as well as Republicans. But we've had some pretty bad disaster under the Republicans.
And folks hang on to this image of the country and to the hope that the self-made is still possible. Because if Trump can do it, anyone can. But that's by design of this malicious machine, producing artificial promises about how they will better the country as opposed to destroying its most sacred institutions. So, in reality, what is Donald Trump's secret? And the truth is that it's lies. So when a Trump supporter claims him as a premier negotiator, consider that maybe you're the ones on the losing end of this deal. This is Adrian Costa with Rebel HQ. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check back for more videos. See you guys soon.